Hello friends, this is Shannon with Black Sheep House. In today's video, I'm sharing one of my most popular and in-demand finishes. It's very versatile. You'll be amazed at how well it seamlessly blends into most any decor style, and color combinations blend really well with it. So if you've got an area of your house where you're not really sure what color to go with, this is such a good one because it's a gray, but it's a warm gray, and it's just, it's a really beautiful finish. It's also very forgiving and very durable. So this is something that could be used on nightstand tables like I'm doing, and you know we all put drinks on our nightstand tables, and it could be used on a kitchen table. I've been doing this finish since 2018, and it is one of my fastest selling finishes, and also I get the most repeat customers when I do this finish. They always come back and ask for other matching pieces to go in their home. So I think you guys are going to really love it. If you haven't seen it already, I have several other videos of this finish on my channel. I'll make sure that those are linked below if you want to watch even more of this and see how it looks on different types of furniture. I have done it on wood, I've done it on IKEA laminate, I have done it on tables, I have done it on bedside tables. It's such a great finish. Like I said, super durable because we're using a gel stain. I'll get to that a little bit later. The first thing that I'm doing is priming. Obviously I cleaned it first, but then I'm priming it. I have this tinted gray primer left over and I just decided to use it. It's the Kills primer and it was like a gray color. I chose a smaller paintbrush, something that I could get into the nooks and crannies of this nightstand and be able to hit all the spots. And I'm really liking this little paintbrush. It's doing a great job. If you haven't already, make sure to go to the link in the description or go into the comments and I'll link it there as well, and sign up for my newsletter. This is also going to notify you when the book drops, which I'm so excited. High-End Finishes comes out September 1st. I co-wrote this with a dear furniture refinishing friend of mine, and we really just put our heads together on what would be the most value for you guys, and I think you're going to love it. So make sure to sign up for that. There's lots of exciting things coming. After your primer's dry, we're going to go in with some semi-gloss from Behr. It's the turquoise can that you want to get, and this color is called Open Canyon. So you just go in the store, get the semi-gloss, and go with it. I have done it with a satin, but I find that semi-gloss works better. I also want to mention that if you don't have a Home Depot near you and you are, a Lowe's girl, you can go to Lowe's or you can go to Sherwin-Williams or any paint store and they will match this color for you. So you can get this color. Nowadays, all the paint stores will match any brand's colors. And, a lot of times I have to do that. After you get those painted, let it dry overnight. This is over the course of about 2 to 3 days that I do this finish. So the next step is going in with the gel stain. Gel stain, if you're not familiar, is a thicker consistency than the regular watery stain, It is oil based, and so I like to use products that I can just throw away if you don't feel like cleaning. I feel like a lot of us girls, we don't want to get the mineral spirits out and clean and do that whole thing. It's such a pain. So I have been gradually switching over to really cheap disposable brushes that I can just use, and I will do multiple projects at once if I can. And I used to use a deck staining brush for this finish, and I still do when I am doing a water-based finish, but when I do the oil-based, I've switched over to trying to use this brush. It's fluffy, it's cheap. I got it from Temu. You could get it from Amazon or the Dollar Tree. You can find some paintbrushes, and then you can just toss them when you're done. This, speaking of the Dollar Tree, this little broom is from the Dollar Tree as well. I have done lots of different brooms for this finish, and you can use whatever broom you want, but if you don't plan on cleaning up with mineral spirits, then I suggest using something kind of cheap and disposable. These brooms are $1.25 at my Dollar Tree, and I will usually just toss everything after I'm done. I don't do the oil-based stains, gel stains that often. I really wanted to mention here that the way I used to do this finish when I first started was using a paper towel to wipe away the excess gel stain. See right there, that's how you do it. You just wipe it away with paper towel. I have gradually switched over to using a paintbrush, a fluffy paintbrush, because it does blend it better. It's less streaky, and so I get a little bit more even coverage, or just more consistent finish overall. But I do still from time to time use paper towel to remove excess product. but you know, you kind of have to apply it thickly or it dries too quickly. So you know, I'm in this position where I sort of have to apply more product than I need, and then wipe away the excess to really get that look that I'm going for. And you know, I don't, like I said, I don't use the gel stains that often, the oil-based stains that often, but they are super durable. There are some real advantages to using oil-based products, and this pair of nightstands could go outside if I wanted them to. It'll be so durable. I don't need to put a top coat on. I mean, they're good to go after I do this gel stain and let it dry. Now, that's the other thing, you know, with gel stains is you've got a long dry time, so this is going to take at least a day to dry, maybe 2 days to dry. And I always get messages from you guys when when I haven't gone over it enough how long the dry time is in a video. I like breeze over it, and then I get all these panicked messages like, oh my goodness, my piece is tacky, it's not drying. And so I do want to mention that it does take time to dry. I've even had some pieces take up to a week to dry, depending on the, you know, rain and humidity and temperature and all these things combined. But again, the durability of these oil-based gel stains and just oil-based products in general is so hard to beat, you know. So if you are the type that is painting your kitchen table and your kids are really hard on it and you guys are going to be, you know, doing crafts at that table, or if you're doing your desk or a craft desk or something like that, an oil-based gel stain is going to give you the durability, and it's really going to last. So, you know, it's hard to beat that, even though they're a little bit more of a pain to work with, and you got to do it, you know, in a well-ventilated space, and it takes all this time to dry. Speaking of that, so this is what I did. I waited for them to dry, I think, it was probably about 6 hours, and then they were dry enough that I could move them out into the sun. And so that's what I did. I moved them out into the sun, and I let them sit for 2 days, I think. I let them sit out there. You probably get away with one, but let's take a look at the before. Here they are. And the after. What? Are you serious? I can't even believe how good they look. It's shocking even me, and I was there for the whole thing. I'm super proud of these. I think they're really pretty. I love the original hardware. Gorgeous pieces that someone is going to love. These are going to be such a great statement piece in anybody's bedroom. So I'm excited. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.